Prayers.
Almighty God, who in thy wisdom and goodness has appointed the offices of rulers and parliaments for the welfare of society and just government of men, we beseech thee to behold with thy abundant favor us thy servants whom thou hast been pleased to call to the performance of important trusts in this land. Let thy blessing descend upon us here in this house assembled. Grant us that we may treat and consider all matters that shall come under our deliberation in so just and faithful a manner, to promote thy honor and glory, to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of this country, and of those whose interests thou hast committed to our charge. Amen. Please be seated. Thank you. Good morning. Yes.
Correction and approval of records of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sittings of Wednesday, 25th November 2020.
Thank you. Good morning, honorable members and honorable ministers and members of the press. The record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Wednesday, the 25th of November 2020 is before us for consideration and approval. Can any honorable member please move a motion for correction and approval of the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Wednesday, the 25th of November 2020? Yes, honorable member for Opanyomi.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I rise to move the records of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sittings of Wednesday, 25th of November 2020 to be considered for correction and approval.
Thank you. Seconder. Yes, Lower Fuladu Est.
Thank you. I rise for second motion.
Thank you very much. It has been moved and seconded that the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Wednesday, the 25th of November 2020 be approved. Any issues or observations from honorable members, starting with page 1? Page 1 of the records. Yes, Jara East, thank you.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, we started very late yesterday, and therefore the Assembly rose. The Assembly convened at 10:50 as opposed to 10 o'clock. Thank you.
Are you referring to page 1?
They said,
Page 1, where it said the Assembly convened at 10 a.m.
yes.
I stand
It
to be
convened at
corrected.
10:50.
No, but I think they're reporting the order paper, what was on the order paper of yesterday. But effectively, I know it did not, the Assembly convened much later. Am I right? Thank you. Page 2. Page 2. Page 2, please, one meeting. Page 3 then, please check the attendance on page 2. Excuse me. Page 3. Yes, Bofoni Bondali, thank you.
Thank you very much for giving me the floor. Alaji H. Shaw, name was registered twice.
Numbers? Where?
Number 50.
50.
Yes. And number 4.
Okay, we'll delete one of it. No? No. Yes, I think he's listed as being present and absent at the same time. That is the attention that is being drawn. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Page 3. Page 3. Page 4. Yes, Woolly East. Page 4.
Page 4, let's look at it. On the communication from the chair, the 7th line, where it says moved under clause 53C of the National Assembly. So read standing orders. You've seen it? You've seen it?
Any more on page 4? Yes, Lua Badibu.
Yes, page 4, the last paragraph. The Honorable Speaker further informed the National Assembly that the FPAC would lay its consolidated report in accordance with the said provision of the standing orders. The provision is not mentioned. Which section of the standing order is not captured? I am saying the last paragraph. The Honorable Speaker further informed the National Assembly that the FPAC would lay its consolidated report in accordance with the said provision of the standing orders. I say which clause or section of the standing orders is not mentioned, is not captured.
I would suppose there is the use of the word said, referring to the earlier referred clauses. Thank you. Yes, Jara East.
Thank you, Madam. Page 4, on the suspension of the Assembly. With your indulgence, I read, the Honorable Speaker, acting under clause 13.1 of the standing orders, suspended the Assembly for 30 minutes due to a technical fault experienced with the microphone system. I would suggest to the communication system as opposed to the microphone system. That's my humble suggestion. Thank you.
Will agree with me that the correction you raised on page 1. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, Woolly East.
Just little correction. On the communication from the chair, the line before the last paragraph, the line, where it says in particular, finalize, in particular to finalize. That's how it's read. Thank you.
Yes, any more corrections on page 4? No? Page 5? Page 5? Page 6? Yes.
There's 2 dates here, Tuesday 24th, Tuesday 23rd. Which one is correct? We have Tuesday 24th November. We also have Tuesday 23rd November. The full sentence, the Honorable Member for Jara Center, that the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Tuesday 23rd November be considered and adopted. And if you go further, you see it has, on the question put and agreed to. It was moved and agreed. The record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Tuesday 24th November. Which one is correct?
On the question put and agreed to, when the question was put, for those in favor to say aye, the word please is left out.
Yes. Any more on page 5? No? 6, Lower Fuladu West. Is it on 5 or 6?
On 6.
6.
Yes, I think you said on page 6. Yes. On the question put and agreed to, it was moved to consider and adopt the consolidated report of the Finance and Public Accounts Committee. The committee is missing there, on the findings and recommendations of the committees of the National Assembly on the draft 2021 estimates of revenue and expenditure of the Republic of the Gambia.
Page 7, yes, Jara Central.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. If you go to page 7, motion without notice under the standing orders 53 and 61-2. Down to the end of the paragraph of the Republic of the Gambia, 1st January to 31st December 2021, both inclusive. So date is missing there. Thank you.
Talinding.
On the motion without notice, Honorable Member for Fonyi Brefet move a motion in accordance with clause 53 and 61-2 of the standing order for the Assembly to allocate 10 minutes. Allocate is missing there. It appears on question put to and agree.
Yes, the same rectification as mentioned by Jara Central. If you go question put and agreed to, the last line, both dates inclusive, the date is missing there. Thank you.
Jara Central raised it. Yes, Basse?
Yes, Honorable. Question put and agreed to. If you read the sentence up to the last where you have standing orders, I think it should be added here. To read standing orders.
Yes, Woolly East.
Okay, thank you, Honorable. The first line, the Honorable Speaker indicated to the Honorable members that those who wished, we are reporting, those who wish to take part. And then if you come to the second paragraph, the second line, where it says National Assembly of the provisions of clause 31. And Honorable Speaker, when you go to motion without notice, the way it's read, it looks like it's cumbersome. Let me read it for you. The Honorable Member for Fonyi Belfast moved a motion in accordance with clause 53 and 61-2 of the standing orders. Orders should be there for the Assembly to allot 10 minutes limited period for each member intending to partake in the debate rather than to debate. Yes, in the motion for the draft 2021 estimates of revenue and expenditure of the Republic of the Gambia, that's how it should, to partake in the debate, not to debate. Yes. Also, when you go to question put and agree to down, the same situation is there, to partake in the debate.
Any more on page 7? Any more on page 7? Okay. Page 8, the ensuing debate. Nothing. Page 9 then. Yes, Willie East.
Ensuing debate, the following honorable members took the floor and debated. We should say and took part in the debate rather than debated.
Page 8, suspension of assembly under clause 13 of the standing orders for lunch and break. The Honorable Speaker, acting under clause 13.1 of the standing orders, suspended the assembly for 1 hour for break and lunch. It was suspended for lunch and prayers.
Tied it up. Thank you. Yes. Page 9. Page 9. Page 10. Yes, Banjul North.
Honorable Speaker, on page 8, I took part in the debate, but my name is omitted. Is it there?
Checking on these things to ensure that everybody is captured correctly for that matter.
Okay.
Can you refer us to the page so that the corrections will be done? Thank you. Any more? Page 10, yes, Woolly East.
Page 10, Honorable, the second line. At this juncture, the Honorable Speaker called on the Honorable Member for Upper Salum. We should remove the toe after Upper Salum. On behalf of the mover of the motion, to respond to issues and concerns raised. So we should remove, for the debate, we should remove that and say, to respond to issues and concerns raised on the consolidated report of the FPAC. Then after the FPAC, respond to issues and concerns raised should be deleted and be just maintained during the debate. Do you see how it follows? Yes, also the second paragraph as well. It says the Honorable Member for Upper Salum on behalf of the mover of the motion for the debate on the consolidated report of FPAC should be removed. We just maintain motion responded to issues and concerns raised on the consolidated report of FPAC. That would have served the purpose. And when you go to question, put and answer, agreed to, it was moved and seconded that the Assembly to suspend. We just say the Assembly suspends the adoption of the report. Yeah, thank you. You've seen it.
Your tag earlier on. All you do?
No, I just wanted to make a clarification. Like Honorable Tura used to say, FPAC should be F/PAC. I think the "and" is always missing in.
Thank you. Any more observations on page 10? No. Page 11, excuse me, page 11. No. Page 11, yes, Woolly East. Sorry.
11, Honorable Speaker, we go to paragraph 2. The third line, it says, during the debates, we remove the S. And the next paragraph, the last line, it says, winded up. We just say, wound up. And when you go right down, it says the Assembly stands adjourned. We say Assembly stood adjourned. We are reporting about what happened.
Yes, Honorable Member for Jara East.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. For the sake of consistency, the Honorable Minister of Health, in other pages we've used Honorable Minister for use for as opposed to of. Which one are we going to use? Thank you.
Anything else? The Honorable Member for Bakau.
Where you have the Honorable Minister of Health took the podium and responded to the issues raised during the debate. I think there is another minister who took the podium on before. That's the higher education minister, and that story is left out.
Thank you. Lower Badibu, sorry, no, Lower Fuladu West it was.
Has been taken care.
Okay. Okay. So, Awit, oh yes, Jara East.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Last page on the question, be it resolved that this, yes, on the question, last page, be it resolved that this, B up to this are all italicized, they are all in block letters. It should be in lowercase, and the August would be in capital letter as opposed to small letter. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. The last line, and to connect it to the order paper today, the Assembly stands adjourned till Thursday, 26th November 2020 at 11 a.m., but the order paper communicates 10 a.m. So I want to put it to the table office to connect the information that is coming from them. If the Assembly was adjourned for 11 a.m., and then the order paper is communicating 10 a.m. to us.
Before adjournment, in the middle of the paragraph, Honorable Speaker, acting under clause 25.1 and 86.8 of the standing orders, invited Honorable Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, mover of the substantive motion, to respond to issues and concerns raised during the debate. I want to be clear, because S is added there. I think that has to be omitted. It's corrected. Okay.
Any more additions, deletions, observations? No? Thank you very much. In that case, we can proceed. It has been moved and seconded that the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Wednesday, the 25th of November, 2020 be approved with amendments. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. So the ayes have it. Thank you very much. Clerk, can we proceed? Thank you.
Motion, Standing Orders, Clause 90. Committee of Supply on the draft 2021 estimates of revenue and expenditure of the Republic of the Gambia, 1st January to 31st December 2021, both dates inclusive.
Thank you very much, honorable members. The debate on the 2021 draft estimates was concluded yesterday, and today we will start to finish the Committee of the Whole House, which is the Committee of Supply, considering the provisions of the 1997, specifically Section 1521A, that is the provisions of the 1997 Constitution. Therefore, in accordance with Standing Order Clause 86.8, the Assembly will be resolved into the Committee of the Whole House, which is the Committee of Supply, to consider the estimates in details. Honorable members, the Committee of the Whole House, which is the Committee of Supply, has mandated the National Assembly under Clause 90 of the Standing Orders to scrutinize, consider, and amend the annual estimates. However, I wish to remind all of us of Clause 91.3 of our Standing Orders, that in considering the estimates at the Committee of Supply stage, we shall take into consideration the reported findings and recommendations of the Assembly committees and the Finance and Public Accounts Committee's consolidated report on the Assembly's committee consideration of the draft budget. And we shall ensure that A, I'm quoting actually from the provisions of the clauses of the standing order. An increase in expenditure in a proposed estimate is balanced by a reduction in expenditure in the same or another proposed estimate, or B, a proposed reduction in expenditure is used to reduce a deficit in the budget. I therefore urge all honorable members, including myself, to kindly peruse through the provisions of Clause 91 of the standing orders, and that is the procedure at the Committee of the Whole House, which is the Committee of the Committee of Supplies, throughout this process. And on that note, the Assembly now resolves into the Committee of the Whole Assembly, which is the Committee of Supplies. Thank you very much. So, honorable members, we are now to consider the estimates in detail, and this is the Committee of the Whole House, which is the Committee of Supplies. Mr. Clerk, my view is always blocked by this, so sometimes I don't see honorable members who want to take part, because when I'm up there, I don't need it, but I don't know how it can be adjusted so that I will have a good view of everybody. It's heavy. It's very heavy. No, it's okay. We'll manage it. Don't worry. Thank you. It's heavy.
Can you raise the seat?
Yes. Let me raise this chair. Thank you. Clerk, you have your reports, and we all have our estimates as well. So I think by now we are all familiar with the procedure. Honorable Member for Woolly East, how do we go? Part by part, head by head, page by page. I think it's better we go part by head by head. Head by head is better. Thank you. Get me the correct page. What page? Sure. can proceed.
Head 1, Office of the President.
Thank you very much. It is head by head. Pardon? Page 41. Page 41. Am I right? Page 41? Okay, good. It is proposed that head 1 of the estimates, of the draft estimates, stand part of the estimates. Now, for me? Okay, thank you. Can we just... This would be his...
Proposal, Honorable Chair.
Just a second, I'm coming to you, yes?
I have a proposal.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Regarding the way we are going to go by this, each of these heads are under the purview of various committees, and this very domain was under the purview of the FPAR committee. I will suggest each of the heads that we are dealing with, maybe the committee chair or the FPAR can guide us so that we can finish that head as early as possible. But if we want to scrutinize when the committee actually deal their assignment with the ministry, I think if we go by that, it will help in the process. No, I'm not saying you cannot...
No, sorry, that's a proposal, but I'm just saying that honorable members may wish to have their input and give their suggestions. I think it is only fair we allow them, and during the course, the various chairs or whoever can. You see, the problem is we don't address the chair. So we have to address the chair, and the floor is given so that it will be for the benefit of everybody. He is making a proposal. Can you repeat your proposal?
Yes. What I was saying, Honorable Chair, is each of the heads that we are dealing with at the end of the day, it is under the purview of various committees. But this very domain, it is under the purview of the FPAR committee. I am simply saying members are not restricted to criticize whatever, but the committee chair can take the lead, or the committee members can take the lead. For instance, if we get to local government, if we get to education, the committee members can take the lead, and members will criticize who does not have the opportunity to be part of during their scrutiny process with the minister. That's what I'm saying.
I think, for instance, like the example you cited, when we come to local government, if the chair wants to raise an issue, he can. If other honorable members also want to come on board, they can. I don't know, but I have seen your observation, but I was just going to say that during the course of the debates or the interventions, it makes it easier for me to understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Honorable Chair, there is already the procedure is clear, and that's the procedure we must adopt. You've indicated part of the procedure, which is 91.3, that we will consider the reports of the committees as well as the report from the FPAC as we consider the estimates. But, or without notice, by handing over the amendment right now. Those are the only things that we can do. And it is already very clear under paragraph 5 that we submit to indicate what head, what item, what subhead we want reduction from and where we want to put it. That's where the proposal goes. So either we proceed or we adopt something else by breaking and saying, let all prepare everything we wanted to prepare. If we have not done that, and then convene to do precisely that, but we cannot depart from procedure.
What I want to say on that is that I don't know, but if we are to do that, probably time will not be on our side to allow each and every honorable member who wishes to propose an amendment without notice by submitting it now. It means that we'll have to suspend, allow them time to come on board. So I'm thinking aloud, stand to be corrected and rectified by honorable members, if we can probably suspend that portion of the standing orders and allow honorable members to come up with their proposals as we go along. I don't know.
You are right, but that's what I'm saying, Honorable Speaker, that we are saying the same thing. What you are saying is what I'm saying. Do you want me to repeat it? Let me read the portion. It says, amendments may be made to an item, subhead, or estimate within the estimates. Amendment proposed to the estimates in the Committee of Supply shall be notified in writing to the table clerk. The deadline for notifying such amendments is 4 p.m. on the day before the day appointed for the consideration of the estimates. Any proposed amendments, notice of which has not been given, shall be handed to the clerk in writing. So it means that as we go by head, if we want any reduction, etc., we just simply note it down and write. And it says here, an amendment to any estimate to increase the sum allotted thereto in respect of any item therein may only be moved if balanced by commensurate reduction in that or another estimate. Every such amendment shall take the form that the estimates for the head be reduced by the sum, the subhead in respect of the subhead and the item, and the estimate for the sum to be increased by the sum, and it goes to the subhead and item. This is really what the procedure is. So we will indicate where the reduction is going to come, and if we want to put it elsewhere, where it is supposed to go, and then we vote on it.
It's for suggesting. Who is that from? Huh?
Yes, I think what the honourable member was suggesting, what the honourable member for Nyamina East suggested is pertinent. Each committee has been asked to deal with a particular sector. And like it has been read in the standing orders, that information has already been given because we had a meeting here and each sector reported, and items that they are proposing to be reduced have also been indicated in that report. So I think not having gone through the way he's read in the standing orders, we can now, for example, the Public Accounts Committee, we are dealing with head 1. We are suggesting an overall cut of 21 million from that. So all that, yes, so all that is left now is for us to indicate each item where we are suggesting a reduction. And we have a record of that. So we can submit that. Notwithstanding, members still can have their own say about whatever they want to be cut from that same place. But I think that would be a better procedure for.
Well, it's not about better procedure, it's about that procedure exactly, which means that the committees now should prepare where they want cut and where they want to put it. It's consistent procedure.
No, sorry, honorable members, let's get it clear. What about the reports that they have submitted to FPAC? Where would that come under then?
Honorable Chair, in fact, we suspended adoption of the report.
Yes,
by
let me ask honorable member for Woolly West. What will your response to that?
Well, you know, if you want to go strictly by the procedure, it means that committees will have to be allowed to go and prepare that for submission to you there.
Committees, maybe it's the formality of not submitting.
Can I say something?
But there's an other version, there's an option. In the absence of having submitted it yesterday, it can now be done. There's another leg, there's a plan B. If you fail in plan 1, you go to plan 2.
Chair,
and that's what some honorable members have done.
It's not a complicated matter. If you ask me now, we can do that right now. We can submit what we have. We have it already. Yes. So in other words, if you ask FPAC to do the same thing for all the committees, we can do it because we have a consolidated report. We can do that too. But if you want each committee to do likewise, that also is possible. But we have a consolidated report.
Madam Chair.
Honorable Chair, like if you look at the clause is very clear, clause 93 is very clear. We are talking about the consolidated report. But the clause is saying, considering the estimate, the Committee of Supplies shall take into consideration the reported financing and recommendation of the Assembly committees and the finance and public account committees. Meaning as we are going, we can be dealing with both reports. Individual reports from committees and of course the consolidated report. So what we are simply saying, the write-up, it is already done by the committees. Each of these committees, they have their reports. And each of these reports, they already make their cuttings, adjustment, and everything, where they want to cut and where they want to adjust. I think going by that report, then committees can take the lead and guide us. Where do they intend to cut and where do they intend to adjust? So there now, honorable members will come up and criticize if they deem fit. This is exactly what we can do. The writing is already there.
Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair.
Yes, Madam Speaker, I think if they are talking of...
Madam Chair, you are not seeing us there.
Let's see you. Wait, you have to wait. It's time. Your mic. Okay.
Yes.
Madam Speaker, I think, Madam Chair, I think we are all these people are talking of the same thing. Yesterday, the report should have been adopted. So we move a motion to suspend it. So the report is not even adopted as of yet of the FPAC. So I think you have to report the report of the FPAC and the FPAC to delete, because all the committees has submitted their report to the FPAC and it's a consolidated fund. So the FPAC can lead, and when we go to any head, any person who wants to say something, then you can come in. But let the FPAC take the lead.
Thank you. Yes, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, I think Honorable Member of Nyamina made sense. Let's proceed with the reports. It's simple. So anybody who has any other issue, you can raise it. I'm saying let's go by the recommendation made by Honorable Member of Nyamina.
We will just take a decision
along
the line.
We are wasting a lot of time on this
Anybody who
issue.
has any corrections or observations or proposed amendments, like has been done by the Honorable Member for Upper Salum, this is Upper Salum, this is Serekunda, along the line, whilst dealing with head number 1, you can also come on board.
Can I
Give
make
your
a
proposed
proposal?
amendments, yeah?
Yes. Chair. You're giving the floor. I propose that we, since we, our committee, Public Accounts Committee, has a consolidated report, we be allowed to lead and report on each item. Where head 1, we report on that, and we give you each item where we are proposing to make a cut.
But
and honorable members...
That will not stop honorable members from coming.
No, wait. Let me finish my proposal. Let me finish my proposal, madam. Then honorable members will be left to come in where they deem fit. And then we move.
Let's take a decision. Let's go by the proposal submitted by the honorable member for Serekunda. Honorable member for Serekunda, please. Please, I'm pleading, can we just go by it? At the end of the day, we'll all partake in the debate. And that is the important thing.
Chair.
And we are not going outside the provisions of the standing orders.
Chair. Yes, Chair.
I just proposal, Chair.
Chair. Yeah, what I'm saying, the beauty about these committees, they've met the relevant ministries and they have identified areas of concern, where to cut and where not to cut. And their decision is based on technical advice. They should be in better position to direct this entire assembly. When they lead the discussion, it will open up for members to bring their suggestion. But of course, they should be there to guide us that you want to cut in this area, but if you cut, this is the repercussion. So they should be given the leadway to lead us, while it will not stop us from contributing as well. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
To come on board.
Yes.
I think that is what we should do. Otherwise, we'll just be arguing. We've spent almost half an hour or 45 minutes arguing. So can we allow FPAC to, let's start with head 1, and then, sorry. Honorable members, can we all look at clause, where is it? Look at your page 54 of our standing orders, where it says amendments, 491, 91 subclause 4. Amendments may be made to an item, subhead, or estimate within the estimates. Amendments proposed to the estimates in the Committee of Supply shall be in writing, blah, blah, blah. It's here. Any proposed amendment, notice of which has not been given, shall be handed to the clerk. Sorry, it is being proposed that FPAC submit the report as a form of notification, for amendments, so that the various committees can use that. There are various, because the FPAC report contains the attachments of all the committees. I stand to be corrected. I was not here yesterday, but I think that was what happened. The reports were consolidated, but in addition to the consolidated report, they also have the reports from the various committees. Am I right? Yes.
Madam Chair.
This is a very simple matter.
Madam Chair.
FPAC will take the lead. Can I make a ruling? Can we proceed, please? Head 1, FPAC, please, on head 1, prepare your recommendations, amendments, or whatnot.
Yes, yes.
Can you take the lead on head 1?
Yes.
Please, yes, thank you. Please, can we proceed? Let's make progress.
I have objection.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Yes. Okay.
Madam Chair.
Yes, thank you. On head 01.
Honorable Speaker, Honorable Chair, clarification before we start.
Madam Chair.
No.
Table office, can you come and assist us here, please? Can you, FPAC, proceed?
Yes. On head 01. On head 01. Okay. Yes, thank you very much, Honorable Chair.
And they lead the debates, and honorable members, when they come to the various committees, the chairpersons of the various committees and honorable members of the specific committee can come on board, and we have their views. Otherwise,
yes, thank you, Honorable Chair. On head 01, that is the Office of the President, the committee is recommending a cut of 35 million, and I will show you where we recommend the cuts to be made. The first cut to be made, we are on page 41 of the estimate, is the electricity, water, and sewage. Electricity, water, and sewage, which is on 2212-102. On page 41 of the estimate, on top, that's 8 million. 8 million. We are cutting 8 million. Okay. No, I already submitted the list of what the cuts. I already submitted.
Reading the proposals. Now
yes, I'm reading the proposals.
It is open to honorable members to make their amendments or otherwise.
We are proposing a total cut of 35 million from the Office of the President. And I'm going to show you where those cuts are from.
And where the items.
Are we together? The first item is electricity, water, and sewage. We cut 8 million from that budget line item.
Can you notice
We cut 8 million from that budget line item.
Yes.
Then, if you continue further, the purchase of fuel and lubricants, we propose a cut of 3 million from that line item.
That is 3101.
Yes, 3101, purchase of fuel and lubricants. Then we move to the operating cost. right in the middle of the page.
Yes.
1124. We are proposing a cut of 1 million.
1.
Operating
yes,
cost.
Yes, operating cost, yes. No, allow him to learn. You will all have an opportunity. He's going fast. Yes, please slow down. Slow down so that everybody will record what you're saying.
Okay, I know, I'm just coming down. The code
Please slow down so it will be captured.
Okay.
Yes. Start again.
Now, some are not even listening. So, the first one, electricity, water and sewage under general administration. We are proposing a cut of 8 million. Are we together? Under the same general administration, purchase of fuel and lubricants, we are proposing a cut of 3 million.
Do you have the item?
2213.
We know we can read it, but this is being recorded. You need to read the subhead and the item.
Yes,
That's
okay.
what is to be recorded.
Okay.
In fact, I got this subhead.
He has it, but he should read it.
Yes.
Let's go into details. Let's detail out every item.
Okay, the general administration, because when you say the general administration, that is the subhead. Exactly, on the office of the president. Okay.
No, I think it's better you say Office of the President 01, head 01. Then the items on the strategy or whatever, general administration 0101. Then 22, so and so. So that you will get the itemized. Read the code. That's what you said. The code, am I right? Yes. Read the code. Read the code, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Start again.
Are we together? Yes. Code 01, Office of the President. Strategy, Policy and Management, which is 0101. Are we together? Electricity, water and sewage. Exactly, which is the 0101. Are we together? We propose a cut of 8 million from electricity, water and sewage, which is 2212102. What?
Yes, Upper Fuller.
Yes, I just want to know, the honorable member, can you just do it this way? Call the code first. Yes, so like for example, the first one now will be 221-3101, isn't it? No, 221-2102. Then you name the item, and then you say how much cut, and now the new number. So if you take 25 million minus 8 now, it's now going to be 17 million, isn't it? We understand it that way.
So I'm going to name the cut. I'm also going to tell you the balance. No, I mean, tell me, because you're making me confused. Because if I tell you the cut, you should know what is there left.
No, call the code. Force the code. Yeah?
Madam Chair.
Man, I just tell you the cut.
Let him propose the cut. It is agreeable. Very well.
No, first thing I said
agreeable,
was.
Then you come up with your proposal.
The first thing I said was the code.
We cannot be arguing on this.
And we are not making progress, to be honest.
Exactly,
We cannot be arguing on this particular.
None of them
Our proposals, they are not final figures yet. Let's understand that.
I'm just
so he will
saying
give you.
the heading, the head code is important because
The
then
head code is important, and he has given the head code. The head code is there. 102, 2212, 102. Take it down, note it. He will be giving the codes as he goes along. Yes, please. Back.
So do I start again or? Okay. The second one, still under the same code, Office of the President, 0101, which is Strategy, Policy and Management, under General Administration, code 2213101, which is purchase of fuel and lubricants. Are we together? We are proposing a cut of 3 million. Exactly. Can I move? Under the same subcode, all right, under the same subcode, which is 2221124, reading operating costs, right in the middle of the page, 2221124 operating costs. We are proposing a cut of 1 million. Okay? Then continue down further, same subcode 3112118, which is furniture and fittings. Mm-hmm. 3112118, furniture and fittings. We are proposing a cut of 2 million. Are we together? Yes. Then I go further down, same subcode, 2221104, reading upkeep of state guards. Are we together?
Hello? You see, what is important, you must also read the subhead. So the subhead, we have the head, the subhead, and the item. Yes, which is another subhead, it seems. The ministry should assist us with that. So, yes, it should be subhead and then the item.
Can I repeat it again? Under subhead 010102, Management of Household Division. Then we, okay, 3221104, which is upkeep of state guards, we are proposing a cut of 5 million. Can we go on? 5 million. Now, if you go to the next page, which is page 42, the subhead 010103, which is centralized services, on page 42, page 42, the second item. The second item, which is 2215101, which reads conferences, workshop, and seminars. We are proposing a cut of 2 million. That is the Office of the President. Then we move on to the Office of the Vice President. Are we together? Yeah, because it's the same code, 01. That's the BE.
No, he should continue with the head.
I should continue.
He should continue until we finish the head.
Yes, exactly. Now I'm moving to page 43, which is
subhead.
I understand it if you say that you don't have any recommendations on the remaining
yes, I want to do that.
items under page 42. So now you're moving on to 43.
Okay.
So that we'll
He's
all
going to another
understand,
subhead, yes.
together.
Okay.
Huh?
He's going to another subhead, yes, it's okay.
Yes.
It's under the head.
I'm moving to another subhead, which is 0111, which is Office of the Vice President.
Vice President. On page 43.
43. Subcode 011105, Management of the Office of the Vice President. Are we together?
Yeah. Yes.
On the code 2212103, which is rents and rates, we are proposing a cut of 15 million.
15.
Rents and rates, we are proposing a cut of 15 million. No? Okay, no, we are done. No, we are done now. Under the OP, those are the cuts we've indicated, and that should give you a total of 36 million, and that covers both that code 01.
Is it?
Check.
It's 35.
35.
35. What
No,
is the
I should have 36. I have 36.
The total figure?
Yes, of the cuts is 36 million. 36. Yes. Yes.
Confirm. It is 36 million, 36. That is they're proposing to be cut. Are we all together on the figure? Now that is the proposal on 01. On the
Yes, that's our proposal.
subheads.
Yes, that's our proposal.
Okay.
The minister wants to say something.
Now, yes, we will have to go one by one. Honorable member for.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you very much, Madam Chair. If I take you back to page 41. Yeah, page 41. General Administration, 211-1204 on allowances. Can we reduce the allowances? Because allowances are not right, they are privileges. We can further reduce them back to 2019 rate because we are in a pandemic, so we need to make cuts. And if I am proposing that we reduce them. And also, if we go back to conferences, workshops, and seminars.
Point of order. Chair, there is a procedure. If there is a procedure, if any member wants any cut, that person must write it and send it to you. And that will be read as an amendment. It's like we cannot just enter into a debate, everybody say cut here and there. If the member has any proposal, the procedure is to write it and send it there. And indicate.
As we are proceeding, during the process, if any honorable member has any proposals, just drop a note and we'll allow him or her to read it aloud, and then everybody will capture it.
The subject now is the
Just to conform
proposal, yeah. The
to the
abstract proposal
provisions of the standing
can now be reflected on by the minister, etc., so that we know.
Okay, and if you go to page 43, State Guard Battalion.
Let's allow her to complete her intervention.
2019, there was 0, 2020, 0, and 2021, 7 million. I am writing it down, but I need to put your attention.
Referring to Honorable Member for Basil. Please, can you, Honorable Member for Basil.
Chair.
Please, can we exercise decorum? No,
Chair.
Please, let us get it clear.
Chair.
We all want to be together.
Hey.
We all want to be together. Two people cannot have the floor at the same time. So let us just be patient. Now, where are you proposing?
No,
on page 41?
Page 43.
Please.
43? Yeah. Since we are in a pandemic, we cannot start putting on new budget lines. There was no travel expenses, 2019 0, 2020
Point of order, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Chair. The procedure is clear. What is being done now is not in line with the procedure. She will make any amendment must be submitted.
Amendment and it will be. That's what she has a point. She has a right to raise the amendment and then just submit it. Submit the amendment. Let the amendment be submitted.
Come. Whoever wants to do the same thing, please. We are wasting our time. Please.
Any honorable member who wishes to raise a proposal, please can you forward it to the table office? Please, any honorable member. Yes.
Yes, that's it. Say 2. 12.
Madam Speaker, can I ask a question, please?
Madam Chair.
Me.
Madam Chair.
Yes, I want to ask a question for clarity. Now, FPAC have indicated areas where they want us to, where they propose cuttings. It's been indicated here. Now, that's one. Those you are asking those anybody who wants to propose any cutting to give it to you, to submit it by writing. Now, what will be the stand of members now on the cutting that they do? Is it that it's automatic? Any cutting that they propose to you is automatic? So, okay. What I want to propose before calling for members to submit their cuts, let's discuss on FPAC's presentation cut first. Agree on whether it's right to cut or not to cut. Then we can open the floor for members to bring their submission. Or we allow the minister to say something.
Honorable member for Woolly West, chairperson FPAC.
We are complicating a matter which is very simple. Honorable Chair, there is no harm people submitting their suggestions. And globally, we look at them with that submitted by FPAC. We should not do it piecemeal, do FPAC, and then you come and do it on the same matter, same O1. So let me get all the suggestions that they want to make for O1. And then you read them out. And then people will give their minds as to what they think about them.
They have a right to submit. They have a right to submit. We agreed to the standing orders, and that is exactly what the standing orders say. So we have to go by that. But my view also is that we cannot stop members from expressing their views. We cannot stop them from expressing their views. Now the proposals will come, whether we agree on cut A or cut B or cut Y. That's another thing. No, actually, we are not taking proposals. We are proceeding. Please. So just a second.
Madam Chair.
001. No, honorable member, I'm not going to take your observations. Please, there's another one there. But the procedure is not wrong. It has not been suspended. It has not been suspended. Or you want to move for it to be suspended? Okay, move and see whether it will be. Move your motion. Move for it to be suspended. We're just wasting time. Move. You can move for it to be suspended. And we'll take a vote.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, I want to move a motion that we suspend clause 91(3) of the standing order, and thereby, I don't get you, and thereby we will, any issue that an individual member has, then it will be expressed verbally for the House to discuss, rather than making it in writing and submission. Thank you.
Counter motion. Thank you. There is no counter motion. We're going to take a seconder on the motion.
No.
Any seconder.
No seconder.
Any seconder. No, we are not taking a counter motion.
I'm
There's a motion
seconding.
on the floor.
I'm seconding.
Let's deal
the
with
motion.
that. Any seconder?
I'm seconding the motion.
Yes, you are seconding the motion.
Yes.
Yes, it has been moved and seconded.
Counter motion.
Please, can you put your... It has been moved. Honorable members, it has been moved and seconded that the relevant provisions, that is provision of the standing orders, clause 91(3), be suspended. That is the motion. Am I right? Nyamina is you see, you are not even following. Nyamina is, that is your motion for 91 sub 3 to be suspended, and it has been seconded. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. No. So the noes have it. We are proceeding. No, Honorable, let's be fair. You've been given ample opportunity. Please. Please, yes, Honorable Deputy Speaker.
Madam, I think we are taking too long on the whole issue. The procedure has been agreed. I think we go by the procedure now so that we forge ahead.
Okay. So may I request that we read the proposals loud? Okay, the first proposal we have on the head read by FPAC, that is under O1, is for amendment that the estimates for head O1 be reduced by $5 million in respect of head 010131 and item 221102. And the estimate for head 08, please, you want to write it down, be increased by 208 million in respect of subhead 0801, item 3112, 101 for vehicles for the minister, it says, in line with recommendation of the Standing Committee on Defense and Security.
Madam, you are confusing us.
I'm not confusing anybody. I'm just reading.
No.
I am reading what has been submitted by honorable members in compliance with clause 90. I'm not confusing anybody.
Madam Speaker.
This item under...
Madam Speaker.
This is under head 01. Honorable Member for Serekunda, isn't it under head 1?
Yes, Honorable Chair, you are doing the right thing, but if we concentrate on the FPAC ones, and then the additional ones are also read, and then we allow the minister to reflect on them, then members will see how we can take them one by one for approval. Yes, I think if we finish with the...
FPAC has already read their proposals, and that is what the member for FPAC read, amounting to a total reduction of 36 million. This is part of this.
Madam Chair. Form hearing.
No, we want to take the observations under O1. so that the Honorable Minister can respond to them. Or your council.
Madam Chair, I think Honorable Member of Serekunda did suggest that we look at the FPAC report, the report that they made first, the observation. Do we agree to that? They have reported, but there are certain budget lines. Me, I have an observation to make. Yeah, this is what I want to make before you come. Yes.
Point of observation, ma'am.
Honorable members, please on page 41, item 311-2101, vehicles, for it to be reduced from $8 million to $6 million. Page 41, that's your observation. Yes, good. No, please. No. Banjul North is proposing, with the savings made under 01, we allocate some amount to the subvented institutions. That is what I have. Thank you. I don't know where this is from, but anyway, it's Office of the President proposal, head item 22-11012, presidential visit to the provinces, cut by $4 million. Please, can you note that as well? Honorable, are you okay? Code 22-11101. That is on the head 01. Presidential visit to the provinces is saying that total cut will be $4 million. Have I recorded you correctly? Yes. To 4. Very well. Okay. Now, I don't know. This is also a proposal, but I don't know from who. Honorable nominated member Jaite. 011401. Office of the Vice President, which are all under 01, head 1. Civil service, institutional rationalization and coordination. 221-7107. The description is consultancy, to be reduced by $3 million. That is the proposal, to be reduced by $3 million. Right. Then another code, 311-2102, vehicles, to be cut by $1 million. Am I reading you correctly? Because the handwriting is not very clear. 0112, human resources management. The code is 221-9102, training. I think that's the description. To be reduced by $20 million. To be, yeah, that's the same, cut by $20 million. We still have some more proposals. Banjul South, you were saying that, Honorable Member for Banjul South, are you still going by your submission? No? Okay, thank you. Office of the President, General Administration, President's Office to the Provinces, 221104. 2020 says $6 million, 2021, $10 million. Proposing a reduction to $6 million by Honorable Member for Sami. My quoting